What is going on, everybody? It is a new day, and today we're gonna go back to the Harley Davidson dealer and back to the Speedway because I found a few vendors, a few items that I actually want to get installed on my bike. My bike, as far as performance, I'm very happy with it. It is fast enough for me. I don't think I need to go any faster. I don't think I need any more horsepower. But being that I'm, getting up in age, a little older guy, I need more comfort. So we're going to go back and find some things that are actually going to make it a little bit more comfortable. But I wanted to show you guys this view. Got this really nice place by right on the beach, literally. But this morning I woke up, opened up the curtains, and I was like, man, this place looks beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? It is amazing. But I am gonna finish getting ready, jump on the bike, and then we're gonna head over to the Speedway first. I'm gonna head over to the Speedway, and then from there we'll head over back to the Harley Davidson place. Stay tuned, because here we go. So we are getting a new Klock Werks windshield installed. I had the 10-inch, but like I was saying, once you're out on the highway, it hits me a lot. So I'm upgrading to a 12-inch. I got Shelby working on the bike right here.
What's going on?
And here we are at Klock Werks. Shelby, what's the most important thing when installing these windshields?
Most important thing is not to scratch the customer's bike. Making sure that you clean up your area, making sure it's nice and presentable, so that when we put it on and get it all cleaned up when it's done, that it is as beautiful as possible. So you can immediately get out on the road, feel good about it, and feel the effects of our windscreen.
When customers come by, you guys have demos, right? That you could actually put on the bike to show them?
Yeah, absolutely. We put it on there for you, tell you to go out on a ride. If you take off with it, I mean, it's kind of one of those things, you're just going to have a new nickname. Everybody going to call you Demo.
Right? There you have it. I'll show you the after product when she's done. I'm excited about this because, man, I sure do need it, man. After driving 1,900 miles, and that's one way, remember that. So let's see what it looks like after it's done. Shelby, can you reuse the 10-inch hardware? Do you have to upgrade to the 12-inch hardware?
No, so this one, because there's a spacer that goes underneath it, we include all of the hardware in the kit. It stands up a little bit higher off the whole bearing. So it's going to come with a longer bolt that goes in this top spot. If you pull your camera around here, you can actually see how tall this guy is compared to the front. You got about 1.25 inch difference right here and about 1 inch difference here, and it winds down into the bottom. Make sure that it sits up as high as it needs to go. You get all the hardware you need. And then if you want to, resell it on eBay.
There you have it. Shelby's awesome. If you guys happen to be in Daytona, come over to the Speedway. They happen to be over here in the corner. Not going to disappoint. They'll make you pull up your bike right away. They'll remove your old windshield and throw some other ones on there just so you can see what the look on the bike is. But definitely come and check them out. Klock Werks, once again, thank you. And I will give you an update because I will be at Arizona Bike Week, so I'll let you know the difference between the 10-inch and the 12-inch after about 4,000 miles on it. Hey everyone, I happen to be with Tim Stereo Systems. If you are looking for the Apple CarPlay, for what models do you guys have?
Oh, for the 23 and up.
For the
newer models, or at least.
Come and visit him. He is right here at the Speedway. Second row as soon as you come in, and you'll see him. Very quick and easy. The guy does clean installs, and you'll love it. The fact that turn on the bike and your Apple's there. He's also going to show us something really cool. How to take off these reflectors off the bike. There you have it. If you don't want to see those on your bike, you could take them off that quick.
Yep. Just gotta take off the gunk.
Looks much cleaner, man. Wow, that was easy, Tim. Let's see if we
driving you nuts, right?
Yeah. Wow, look at that.
Just twist it, pull the goo off.
Hey everyone, so I wanted to show you a few upgrades that I've done so far to the bike. So the first one happens to be the Klock Werks windshield. Replace this, been wanting to replace it. I liked my 10-inch. The thing is, it was too short, and when you're traveling very far, like I tend to travel, you know, and lay down a lot of miles, not very good. So replace that out, got that swapped out. It's working good so far. I'm happy with it. The next thing we ended up doing was we did do the Apple CarPlay, as you can see right there, and you could actually touch it and it works. Switch over to music, go to phone calls, go back to my maps, and you can see everything right there. It works great. It actually works whether it's plugged into the bike, your phone with a cable, or if you have it Bluetooth, you know, like if you have it in your pocket, didn't plug it in, that works great. So shout out to Shelly with Klock Werks, because she was awesome. Worked really good with me on the windshield, put a demo, let me take it out. Tim Sounds, really cool guy. Just happened to walk up to him and ask him about it, and he said, yeah, I'm actually the guy who invented this thing, and it's easy to install it. He'll install it for you. He'll explain a few features on it, and it's easy to work with. And then one thing that's really important to me is I got a new seat. So I ended up going with this seat. It's Alcantara. Look, it's got that diamond stitch. Red matches the accents on my bike. This still has a swoop down on the back, just like the carbon fiber piece I used to have. But this happens to be a Corbin brand. So let me explain something. It's a back in the day story. Back in the day, I used to own a Kawasaki Concourse. It was probably like one of my first bikes when I started riding again. It was a ZX14, super fast bike, really nice, sport touring. And I wasn't very happy with the seat, so everybody was telling me about this brand Corbin. I actually reached out to them. They sent me a really nice seat, and it was actually heated, which was great. Put it on the bike, was really happy, to the point where I sold the bike and it still had the seat and it still looked good. The seat held up to the weather, whether it was cold, whether it was rainy or whatever. But it did really, really good, and I was really happy with it. But I did look around at all the other brands. I mean, I looked at Saddleman, I looked at Mustang. I think there was one called La Pera, all of them. But when I put the seat on the bike, it just didn't feel right. And so I don't know, I just wasn't sold on it. Not to mention that none of them had the red stitching. I left the Harley Davidson dealer. I stopped over at a Cuban restaurant. I'm eating a Cubano. Man, I love Cuban food. I'm eating a Cubano sandwich. I open up my phone and I start looking for seats again, right? Because, you know, that's what we do. And I hit Corbin, and then I'm like, I wonder where they're at. You know what? They were literally 1 mile from where I was sitting at. I drive over there, and man, the seat that I had been looking at, they actually had it in stock. I mean, what are the odds, right? So I ended up buying it, and check this out. This is how awesome this company is. The guy's like, I'm gonna send back your seat to your house for free. Took off everything off the bike, sent it, put it in a box. He said, I'll ship it back. It'll be there in about a week. Man, talk about customer service. But this brand has been around for years, and I mean years. I think they've been around for 20 years or something like that. Great seat. Love the backrest. It's got this hole so your back can breathe, and then I love the fact that they also have the carbon fiber, which kind of matches my carbon fiber on the bike. But so far those are the upgrades that I've done. I do want to do We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 more upgrades, and then I gotta get out of here because you know, I got a budget. But the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna swap out these floorboards. I like them, they're nice, but they're very small. And when you're traveling very, very, very far, let me tell you, it's not very enjoyable. Your foot doesn't have a lot of place to sit on there. But we're gonna swap those out. We're gonna swap these out to red, so that way it could match all the red accent on the engine and all that. And then they're gonna put these tip over bars in the back. Also, they kind of look similar to this bar, and that's just for protection if the bar falls down or whatever. We're gonna swap that out. We're gonna swap out these mirrors. The guy has some really cool mirrors there. He's gonna swap those out. And then probably one of the last thing is back here, my lights. He's gonna put this gadget. It's like a module. They hook it up, and that way when you hit the brake, it blinks. You know, so it pulses, and that's very important for me because, you know, I travel a lot and I'm in heavy traffic, and sometimes I'm out on these highways and byways and everywhere else, right? But so far, those are the upgrades. I wanted to show them to you guys. I wanted to see what you guys thought. But yeah, I'm happy so far with all the upgrades and everything that's going on with the bike. Well, off to my place, because tomorrow I also leave and I got to pack. Thinking about going to Clearwater. Not 100% sure. Also got a friend in Gainesville I could go visit. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure this out, definitely. But tonight we're also going to Main Street. I am trying to hook up back with my friend Tim. Since we got here, he kind of like took off. I don't know where he's at. But he was texting me earlier, and also 2147 Cruise. But we'll see where they're going to end up, and I'm sure we'll hook up somewhere tonight, and definitely just, you know, go and enjoy it. But off to the place to rest a little bit and pack our clothes. So check this out. One thing I've learned, and I've actually learned this more from watching guys, but sorry. When you're backing up your bike, one thing that I've learned is this. Hold on, man. I'm trying to get positioned here. And I saw this because this happened to this guy. I was watching him back up a bike. He didn't shut it off or put it in neutral. And then when he went to back it up, he got excited. He was gonna lean the bike over like it was gonna fall on him. He hits the throttle, lets go of the clutch, bike takes off, he drops it. Just totally messed up his bike. Thank God it didn't hit nobody and he didn't hurt himself. But I've learned, if I have the time, though I feel very confident, you know, with my riding skills, I just feel like, hey, shut it off. It's safer. Nobody gets hurt, and you don't look foolish if you drop the bike. But that's my tip for today. Dinner was delicious. I had not been to that oyster place. I'm glad I found it. I'm gonna save it in my maps. But had some oysters, had some shrimp. You know, where I'm from, we don't have very fresh seafood. I live in the desert, like I said. We have great steaks, really good steaks. We have really good Mexican food, great tacos. But I eat that every day. I mean, not every day, but you know what I mean. Here, I get to enjoy what I don't have, so that's why I eat a lot of that. Man, let me tell you, it got cold. Some kind of cold front came in, but I'm actually across the street from where I'm staying. I'm staying somewhere back there at that building back there. But anyways, came across the street to grab a cup of coffee. I even told the guard that's watching the bike, so here I'm going to take him a cup of coffee. But I'm going to call it a night. Thank you once again for riding with me today, watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow we're going to go do more accessories on the bike, and then from there we're probably going to head over either to Gainesville, or it's either Gainesville or Orlando. or Clearwater. I still have a whole week on the road, so I'm gonna just enjoy it and go to places I haven't been to and hang out. Might even go to Naples. I'm thinking Naples. Haven't been there in a long time. But anyways, I will catch you guys tomorrow, and once again, thank you for watching.